Hey, it's me, it's Brandon T here, the Painting with Magic Show. And today I thought we'd do a nice little simple painting that's great for beginners to do and intermediate painters as well. Just a fantastic little painting. Right now I have the colors go across the screen for you, and while they're going across the screen, I'll tell you what I got going on up here. What I have up here is a 16 by 20 canvas that I use on most of my paintings, and except for this time I put Amazing Black on the canvas. Okay, Amazing Black medium. This is my other signature medium that you can get at Brand Thomas Art Supply. Fantastic medium. So the paints I'm using today are not the Grumbacher pre-tested. They're actually Grumbacher's Academy line, and all the paints that I'm using today are in this kit. I'm using very basic amount of paint today. In this kit I'm actually giving away. There'll be a video on my channel that you can find about the giveaway on this. So check that out, and that'll be listed on there. Fantastic paint. Okay, so I have the Amazing Black on here, and we're going to go into French Ultramarine Blue. Alright, and this brush is still dirty from the Amazing Black. And there's a video on YouTube on my channel of the Amazing Black being applied to the canvas. Okay, so I'm just getting a little bit out using a tapping stroke. It doesn't take much to tap this into the brush. Okay, let's go up here and we're just going to apply this paint all over the canvas. Okay, so I'm just going to apply this all over the canvas. This is going to make us a beautiful nighttime scene. Okay, beautiful night scene, sky. Okay, hope everybody's having an awesome day today. I know it's been a really good day for me. All kinds of great stuff. We just started our 2017 art contest. That video came up. That's going to be an awesome little contest. Come and see everybody. That's what everybody does. There's still time for you to enter the contest, so make sure you get your painting in. All you've got to do is just send the picture into the email. Okay, you don't have to send the painting to me. You just got to send a picture of it to me to the email at team@BrandonThomasArtSupply.com. All right. Okay. Let me get a little bit more. And so there's a very easy way to check and see what you got on here. Just take it and tap it. Okay? And it's going to be kind of hard to see because it's black. So I'm just going to wipe my hand off real quick. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my old brush out. And it's really easy to do to wash your brushes. I have a bucket in here at the bottom of this. And I'm just going to, and I have a screen and some odorless mineral spirits. I'm just going to run my brush across that in the screen. Okay. Alrighty. So, okay. So after you do that, you beat it out into this box here, and you just get monkey faced on it. Get that brush nice and dry. Okay. So after I do that, I'm going to dry it off on a paper towel. Okay. And now what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take a little titanium white with this dry, clean brush. Okay. And we'll go up here and use an X stroke. Now you see it's nice and dark and gray colored. So that means I didn't have enough blue on here. That's okay, we'll come back and we'll fix all that. You can even do a winter scene that way too if you wanted it more on the darker gray side like I have on here. Okay. And this is going to be a night scene. And honestly, a night scene, it really doesn't have much blue, but it's kind of a nice artistic way of making a sky, a little blue to it. Okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a little blue to the palette. Just a little bit of blue right there. Okay, and that's just the Grumbacher Academy French Ultramarine Blue. Now you see there's a little blue tint to it. What's going on here is French Ultramarine Blue is not a very strong blue, like Prussian blue or phthalo blue, so you're not going to get that super blue look to it. You're going to get a tinting of blue. And that's really all I want here is a tinting of blue. That's why I use the Amazing Black today, because I didn't want that strong blue sky. Now, if I wanted it to be stronger, I'd use Prussian blue or phthalo blue, and it would really fight the black medium, and it would make it more bluer. Okay, that's good. Okay, now let's go across it to get some of those brush strokes out. Now I'm going to go back into the white paint, and I'll grab some blue while I'm at it. Okay, and then I say we want some water in here. I'm just going to pull it down like this to create some water. Alrighty. And that easy, I got some water in there. Okay. Alright. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little moon up here. And to do that, I'm going to take a finger and some titanium white. And we'll put a little moon here. Not in the center, but just a little bit off center. Grab just a little bit more. And use very little pressure. Almost none. There you go. Just like that. Just to get the little moon in there. Okay. And then I'll use my little blending brush. Just a tiny little spot. Just to blend it. Down just a little bit. There we go. There. Alright, looks good to me. Alright, now I want to put a little bitty cloud kind of look through here. You can actually take this brush and see if you can get some movements going without even adding any paint. But I want to add some of this dark ivory black, a little of that blue there. And a little bit of this red. This is cadmium red deep. I just want to kind of have a few kind of cloud shapes in here. Okay, so just continue to add in your clouds into the painting. Okay, there's a few little clouds. Alright, then I'm going to come back and I'm going to blend this with my Hake brush. Okay, and you can really not, probably can't see much on the camera angle or on the camera because it's so dark. But I'm going to take a picture of this painting when it's done, and I'll have a little final shot so you can see it when the whole painting's done. Because these black canvases are very nice and soft. And so these are very beautiful for those kinds of scenes, and they really do sell very nicely because you get such a nice dark feel that you don't get from a black gesso. So here's the black gesso, and then that comes into a snapper top bottle, in a 16-ounce bottle now. Instead of the jugs we used to sell, we have it in a squeeze bottle now. So this is the black gesso, and it allows you to have really bright colors on the canvas. The Amazing Black, what we're using today, I'm using this right now today, will darken down your colors. We'll tone them down. So I'm just going to blend down here a little bit with the fan brush, just to kind of a little more bristle action in here. Okay. Okay. And now I'm going to take and I'm going to mix up the black, blue, and all that stuff, and some red, and a little bit of yellow. And this is basically a primary color painting. I just added black to it, which honestly didn't really need to add black to the painting because there's already black on the canvas. Okay, so okay, we use that right there, and then we're going to pop in some trees. I'm going to use my 1-inch landscape brush on here. And I get many questions about where do we get these brushes at? These are my signature brushes. All the mediums and the stuff I use here today is my signature product that you get at BrandonThomasHairSupply.com. And all the purchases from there help you produce new programs, books, our contests, all that great stuff. And we actually have merchandise like this hat I'm wearing that you can purchase too. That really helps us get these going. So I get questions a lot. How can I help fund the show? Where can I get these brushes? And so in the description I'll have to the website where you can get all that stuff at. So you can, if you want to purchase the brushes or some merchandise, you can check it out. Alrighty. So we'll take this landscape brush and we're going to tap it into the paint. You don't have to tap your brush really hard, okay? There's a lot of blogs going around about loading brushes. A lot of videos about, they're saying that, you know, people go smash, they have monkey faced on it, they smash their brushes around. You know, I use a term called crunching the brush. The reason I use that term is because it's very simple. People can really understand what I'm talking about. And I say crunch the brush. They know what I mean. You're crunching it into the paint. And it opens it up. Well, they're saying, oh, no, that'll ruin your brushes. Anybody tells you that just trying to sell you some brushes and everything like that. I do sell art supplies, but I'm not just trying to sell you something. I'm actually teaching you things. These brushes are made very well so I can beat them around. I've had this brush here for now a year. I've been using the same brush set for a year. And I crunch them, I beat them, and everything like that. If your brushes are not able to crunch into the palette and you're able to beat in there a little bit on them, those brushes are not made very well. So if anybody's telling you not to do that, avoid whatever they're using because they're not made very good. Alright? So you can get in there and you can monkey faced on it, and then you come here and you can go smash, whatever you want to do. But I'm not really beating the brush. The bristles are made to do that. They're tough, they're strong, and they're able to get in there and really get in there and give you the textures that you need, okay? This is oil painting, and oil painting is stiff, and you should be able to get in there and get at it. Now, you're probably not going to be able to see much in here because it's dark, okay? But I need that texture so I can see it, and I can start highlighting some things. Now, obviously, this is nighttime, so everything's not going to be really highlighted. But guess what? It also is. It's also an oil painting. So I can, if I want to come here, I can add a little bit more oil, more highlights in there than it would actually naturally would be. Because guys, it's an oil painting. Don't have to be get here and do photo realistic stuff. Okay? So make sure you come here and have some fun with it and put color in it if you want to. Okay, so I'm going to take the titanium white. I'm going to take some of this cadmium yellow pale. And I'm going to take a little of this blue. And I'm trying to get like an off green color. It's like an off mint color. Okay? And I'm just going to come here and just barely touch it in here. Okay, I'm barely touching it. If your paint does not want to stick to your canvas, add just a little bit of amazing white, or you can add some clear, like classic clear medium to it. Okay, and I'm not going to go no farther than about right in here as far as my highlighting goes. Because then I'm going to make it really, really, really light, really dark highlights to where it's not very bright. So I'm going to get lighter and lighter with my stroke just so I can just see there's some trees. Now, I don't know if you can see this or not on the video. These little highlights I'm doing. Sometimes I make things brighter than what I actually would normally do because of the TV screens and things. And computer screens and like that we do. That you can watch the show on. I don't want to have too many strong highlights. But guess what? It's an oil painting. I can do what I want. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now what I like to do, and I like to stand back from the actual painting to see what I have. So I will move back real quick and see what we got, and we'll be right back with it. Okay, so now I'm just going to tap it just a little bit more. So I just moved back, looked around. I really like what it looks like. It looks good. Okay, now I looked at the camera shot we had, and you couldn't really see much over here, but it's there. All right, so make sure you know that you just barely touch everything. Okay, I'm gonna take a 2-inch brush we had. I'm just gonna pull some stuff down for my water. Okay, there we go on that. Okay. Now I'm going to take my old palette knife. I'm going to take some of this gray color that we kind of mixed when we was making the sky. And I'm just going to take just a little bit of that. I'm going to come here and make a water line just underneath where that moon is. And kind of widen out just a little bit. Okay. Skip on the water just a little bit. Okay, and this is the light on the water. Also some water movement is going on here. It all needs to be as straight as possible. I get some questions a lot of times saying, no, your video there, dear, your water lines wasn't very straight. Well, sometimes our camera angle are sideways, and because how we angle the camera, sometimes you can't really see exactly how stuff went on. Okay, so now let's go back with my 1-inch or my 2-inch brush. I'm sorry. And I'm just going to go over it very gently, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a tiny little bit. Okay. Alrighty, that's good. Okay. Now let's see what we want to do. Let's take in. We already got dark here, so we don't have to add dark to it. Now I add dark here because I had light background. So there at the bottom, let's take that brush. I'm just going to reload it into that yellow color. I already had some white paint in there. And then I'll just push up the brush and make some tall grasses stand up. Just like that. It's that easy to make tall grass. That easy with this old brush. The brush is designed to do all this good stuff. All that good stuff very easily. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Very simple painting so far. So what we're going to do now is we're going to throw in a little tree, and we'll probably be done after that. Alright, I'm going to take my number 6 filbert brush, and I need to get some more paint real quick because I'm out of dark paint. Here it is. Okay. Ivory black. Okay, I'm going to grab just a tiny dot of amazing black, and I'm going to grab the ivory black with that. Okay. And then we'll come right here and just pull it down. I hope you can see that because it's really dark. Okay. Another tree branch. And you could do another little something like that. Okay. Alrighty. Maybe during the day it's a good place to sit around and relax. There we go. That's made a few little roots and things in here. At nighttime painting, you don't have to get in there and do a bunch of detail because you don't see that much at night, right? You never know, it could be an old booger man back there. An old booger man gets you, I tell you what. Don't mess with them old booger mans. Okay. Now I'm just going to add just a little bit of a highlight. I'm just going to take a little bit of this white and this gray what do you have going on here. And I'm just going to kind of just barely kind of touch the edges of it. I want that rough kind of look. I'm not doing too much today on this. Very simple. But you just wouldn't be able to see some of that because you got that moonlight coming in. Okay. I tell you, I remember whenever I was little going to places like this at night. That scare you. Like someone's coming out of that water on you. Or grab hold of you. I'll tell you what. you go camping somewhere like this, you better bring you some extra pairs of underwear with you. It could get messy. Okay. Okay, there we go. So we got a little tree there. I just want to just kind of show it. Okay. So what I want to use now is some classic clear medium. Let's get this open. Now, all the mediums are being sent with some little droppers. So the amazing clear medium that I sell, it is very crystal clear, and it has a dripper on top of it. Now these other bottles are bigger bottles, so we can't get these in dripper bottles. And so what I've done is I've got these drippers that we're going to be shipping with all these orders. So when you order the Classic Clear 2 or 8 ounces, we'll ship those with it. Each bottle gets on. And then the walnut oil medium will also have those with it. Okay, so it just takes a very few drops of this to mix in. So I'll take and mix into the Amazing Black just to thin it down just a little bit more. Okay, and I'm just going to come in here and do a few of these really quickly. And the Classic Clear is a fast drying medium. The Amazing Clear that we sell is pure oil. It's a multi-blend oil, and it is been refined to make it crystal clear. Alrighty, and so it's a slow dry medium. I always tell people, I recommend to people, I always would add like 50% mineral spirits with that almost, because it's super slow drying, but it does not affect the color of your painting. Okay, so I'm just going to do a few on here. I want this to be a quick episode for you. I know a lot of people don't want to sit around and watch too many longer videos, so I may cut through here at some point and skip it around for you. Alright, so I'll just do a few more little things on here, and we'll call this a finished painting. Before I go, I'm going to show you how to do a little owl real quick on the tree. So I'm going to throw a little owl right here sitting on this branch. Just going to draw like a little dot, and I'll make a bigger dot over the body. Okay? Then I'll put two little tumps on his head. Make him a little owl sitting there. Ain't that cute little fella there? Okay. Alrighty. That easy to do. Might even thin down a little bit of this lighter color I use for the grasses and just throw in a few little things like so. Very simple painting. I hope you enjoyed this little lesson today. It shows you how to use the Amazing Black, how to do a few things with a nighttime scene. I got another painting on here on how to do a nighttime ocean scene. I'm probably going to do a few more of those. I got a lot of requests on doing those. Alrighty. So I hope you enjoyed painting with me today. It's been very fun painting. I love these little simpler paintings. Seem like these sell the best too. So I'm going to go ahead and sign this little picture. And I'm going to sign it right here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Alright, if you need any art supplies, make sure to check out Brandon Thomas Art Supply. Everything helps fund the program, helps me create more content for you, write more blogs and information and all that good stuff. Merchandise really helps us. Okay. I put a 12 on there instead of a 7. Alrighty, guys. Okay. That's been a fun painting. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. This one's ready for your art gallery. So is yours. And I'll see you real soon.